to board Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. My first Virgin Voyages sailing on the Scarlet Lady got off to a bad start. Would it happen again on Valiant Lady? Let's find out. Embarkation was such a breeze. I got to the port about 3 p.m. and I could literally just walk right onto the ship. Now, what I should have done was to start booking everything immediately as soon as I was in the terminal, but I waited until I got onto the ship and did a couple of things and then started trying to book some of my activities, especially like the fitness activities, like the bungee class that was already booked up and already taken. All right, just arrived in my cabin, and this time I got an ocean view. Let me show you. Just a quick sneak peek. This is my ocean view cabin. Of course, a cabin tour will be coming up soon. Virgin advertises gluten-free pizza, but there was none on Scarlet Lady when I sailed. But it was here on Valiant Lady, and it was delicious, especially when I added a little seasoning. Great gluten-free crust. For the first solo meetup, there were a lot of solos on this sailing. So much that it was quite a bit overwhelming for me. I was in the front, close to the host of the solo meetup, but there were so many people that I kind of moved to the back, and then later on I moved up a little bit later.
My name is Lydia, the hostess. Say hi, Lydia!
Hi, Lydia! Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm the charmer on board.
Yeah, so me and Nemo, the charmer, are part of the Happenings cast. Does everyone know who the Happenings cast are?
Yeah!
It's open for those events. They are specifically for solo sailors. It's awesome. First of all, let's get to know each other a little bit better, shall we?
After our champagne meetup, Lydia escorted us to the pool deck to show us where the solos would hang out together for the sail away, even though I didn't attend because of a travel advisor event. This was the celebration sailing, where Boy George was a special guest on board, and there were a few special events for travel advisors only. This was a cocktail event for travel advisors to kick off the cruise with John DiOrio, VP of North America Sales at Virgin Voyages.
So, welcome to Celebration Voyage. Let me tell you a little bit about what Celebration Voyage means. It's celebrating Virgin as a company. It's celebrating the people that work at Virgin.
I did attend the solo meetup dinner at Razzle Dazzle. There were 2 long tables. It was a very good time. Some of us connected at the table, even connected by Facebook, through WhatsApp, as well as the message group on the Virgin Voyages app. It has been a long embarkation day, so the last time I was on Virgin, I was on Scarlet Lady, and I missed the pajama party. So I'm determined to go to the pajama party now, but I am so sleepy, and I'm in this bed, and I feel so relaxed, but I'm going to take a mini nap, and I'm going to get up and go to the pajama party. So I'm going to take a 30-minute power nap, and I'm gonna get up and go. Yeah, that's the plan.
Do we want to have some fun tonight? Correct answer. All right, next 2 treats are waiting for those who manage to stay awake until...
One of the dining options that I missed on the last cruise was Razzle Dazzle. So I went to Razzle Dazzle for brunch, and it was just so delicious. So I got a mushroom frittata with the bacon. Oh, that bacon is just so delicious. They also had a gluten-free banana muffin, and that was just so delicious as well. It was a great breakfast. There was a solo coffee meetup outside of the SIP, and that's where I headed to next. Now, all of the solos from the first meetup didn't turn out, but there were still about 30 or so. It wasn't just a meetup where there was a game to get to know each other, like on NCL. The host giving her recommendations of where to go, things to see, what to do, and even giving a few hints about the cruise activities, especially for Scarlet Night, especially for solos who have never been on Virgin before. She really gave them insight on what to expect and what to look for.
Nothing too crazy. But by the way, you guys like the new jacket? Are you guys digging it? Is it all right? I'm thinking about buying it. I'm just not sure how to get this bad boy off. Kind of borrowing it for just the day. Whoever catches it, you're gonna be my first victim. I mean volunteer. So we're gonna make this as random as possible. Let's go. Yes. Right over here. What's your name? You got one? Yeah. Perfect. And I'd like you to think of a long word on that page. Just find a long, juicy word on there. You got one? Yeah, I said juicy. She's like, what the heck? And just keep your finger on it, and just look at the words around it, maybe above, below, before, after. Just get a general idea for the words. Like an oval shape. There's an O in this short word, am I right? Yeah, you're right. What's the short word? You can just tell me, because we're warming up at this point. The short word, that's fine. Go. I don't want you to think that maybe somebody's helping me out, or there's like some stalkers or something crazy like that, binoculars over there. If you could just visualize this long word right here, if you could. Yep, big letters right here. And see a letter right in the middle of this word if you could. I'm seeing an R right there, am I right? Yeah. I'm seeing a T right there. Interesting, you know what? In fact, close up the magazine. I don't want to see anything, and toss it right in that bin. You could just visualize this word. And you could have flipped to any page. You could have thought of maybe 1 of 50,000 words, but you have one word in mind. You saw it, yes? Yes. Look at me for a second. This word? I don't think that's... You guys can see? For the first time, would you tell everybody the word you're thinking of? Heartbreakingly, just like that. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Next, something that I enjoyed, but unfortunately for me, I found out this was only for this celebration sailing. They have Empowering Entrepreneurs series. They actually have sessions and workshops where they talk about leadership skills, finding your mission, and workshops to help you craft your own personal story. Things like this interest me, but apparently it's only for the celebration sailing, and I was really surprised. The events were well attended and by people of all ages. All right, so this has been a great sea day so far. So I came back to my room to finally get unpacked. I didn't unpack yesterday, but there are some interesting things on Virgin besides partying and trivia. I just left a panel on Virgin's purpose, so they also have another session on finding your purpose, and I'm about to go check that out. Yeah, I was being nerdy. This is what you do on the cruise, not attend seminars. That's even worse than going to a gym on a cruise. Next, it was on to the dock house where I wanted to get some bites and sips, and especially the grilled shrimp that I had before on the Scarlet Lady. So after bites and sips at the dock house, I headed to a cocktail toast event with the CEO, and that was at the Athletic Club. And I tell you, Virgin, they keep the drinks flowing. Later, the space opened up to everyone, and I got a chance to meet and hang out with a few other cruise vloggers on board, including Guga of Guga and Rob. Check out their channel if you haven't subscribed already. So it was a great event with the CEO, and now I came back to my cabin to shower and change, and I am headed to dinner at the Pink Agave. But one of the other solo cruisers, she had a reservation like half an hour later than mine, so I'm running a little bit late anyway, so we're gonna see if we can combine our reservations and eat together at the Pink Agave. So we went together, and my reservation was canceled, but I was able to dine with Kathy, the other solo cruiser for the night. I gave her recommendations. I got the steak again. I loved it so much the first time that I wanted to have it again. So I got that along with the corn, and I got a chicken enchilada as well. And then from there, it was on to Dual Reality. I didn't get a chance to see Dual Reality when I was on the Scarlet Lady. So this time I finally got a chance to get in and have a seat and watch the show. And a great show it was.
These 2 days were great, and I loved how Virgin's Solo Cruiser program gave me a chance to connect with others for dinner and events. And now I'm looking forward to tomorrow, which is Scarlet Night.